the farmer pushed a pregnant bull into an abandoned well. After making sure the bull had a steady footing, Nick swiftly smashed through the rotten well cover. The bull, losing its balance, instantly plummeted into the depths of the abandoned well. Miserable cries immediately echoed from the bottom. Instead of showing any mercy, Nick raised his gun and fired another shot at the bull, only feeling relieved after confirming its death. His motive for doing this was to conceal his wife, whom he had brutally murdered. To prevent the stench of the corpse from spreading, the father and son filled the entire well with sand. They thought their plan was foolproof, but that night, as Nick was getting ready for bed, agonizing howls suddenly emanated from the barn. Perplexed, Nick hurried to investigate. When he opened the door, he was confronted with an eerie scene. The barn was inexplicably swarming with rats. Nick promptly raised his shotgun, but the rats scurried into a nearby pipe. As he leaned in to take a closer look, he caught a whiff of the pungent odor of decay. To his surprise, the pipe was connected to the abandoned well. To keep his secret from being discovered, Nick sealed the pipe with concrete the following day. A few days prior, his wife had inherited 1,000 acres of farmland from her family. However, unwilling to settle for a farmer's life, she wanted to sell the land and move to the city. This led to a heated argument between them, and unexpectedly, she demanded a divorce, insisting on taking their son Jack with her. Enraged by her words and driven by his desire to possess her farmland, Nick hatched a plan to murder his wife. Now, the challenge was convincing Jack. Just as Nick was pondering this dilemma, he spotted Jack walking with his girlfriend Lisa. Nick told Jack that his mother was planning to sell the farm and take him to live in the city, which would mean being separated from Lisa. There was only one solution. Jack had to help Nick get rid of his mother. Although initially reluctant, Jack's attitude shifted when his mother slapped him for trying to persuade her to stay during dinner. The father and son worked together, smothering the mother while she slept. They dumped her body in the abandoned well and covered it with sand. Although this tactic successfully fooled the police, Jack soon announced his intention to marry Lisa. Nick firmly refused, as he was penniless, and the farm's poor harvest had left them in debt. Furious, Jack and Lisa eloped, but their lack of work experience made finding jobs difficult, and they quickly ran out of money. Desperate, Jack resorted to burglary but was caught by the homeowner. During the escape, Lisa was shot and bled to death. Devastated, Jack ultimately took his own life. Upon learning of his son's death, Nick turned to alcohol to numb his pain, quickly developing severe depression. Eventually, the farm was seized by the bank due to mismanagement.